doing some cleaning. I pulled everything out of the cooler and just wiping everything down. There was some like moisture buildup. We had so much rain last night and everything just soaking wet. So I got the tent popped up and that's all airing out. We had a ton of rain last night. So I ended up going into Washington, D.C. and that place that I was gonna park, it was like right outside of this house and it was right under a street light. There was a ton of traffic and it was just, I knew that I wasn't gonna sleep. And so I figured that I would go and see the Capitol and everything at nighttime because there would be less people there. It was raining really hard. I didn't know if it was gonna still be raining. So I'm pretty sure this was all part of Hurricane Michael as it was coming through Virginia. And so last night around like midnight, I was like driving around, like I saw the White House, I saw the Lincoln Memorial. Like I didn't get out and like walk around, which would be cool to do someday, but I'm okay not doing it right now. So heading towards like Delaware. I haven't gone over the bridge yet. I think I'm in Arnold, Maryland. I found this spot. For some reason I had amazing sleep last night. I slept really well. I also used Taylor's pillow. I think that was a game changer for me. I think I need to get a new pillow. Thanks Taylor for being gone and letting me borrow your pillow. Good night's sleep. Now I'm just kind of going through everything and cleaning, and Chief's been hanging out with me too. There's been a couple people that have driven by and stopped and like said hi. I'm sure people are like, what's that guy doing? You know, I got the tent popped up and all my stuff laid out. What I'm doing, this is my life. Taylor had this thing in the cooler. I'm not really sure what it's for. It's got this like pump thing on the top. I'm not sure. It looks like one of those, you know, like you pump it up and then you spray brake cleaner and stuff like that. You know what I'm talking about? I'm not sure why she has this. I started driving yesterday and I had this window open here, and then it just started raining like crazy, and I was on the freeway and I wasn't able to pull over for like, I don't know, 10 minutes or so. And then eventually when I was able to pull over, I shut this, but a bunch of water got inside here and that's all dry now. But I had this rug at the bottom there, and this kind of just collected all the moisture on it, so I'm letting that dry out. This is a towel that we keep at the bottom of our ice chest so that when the ice melts, it just absorbs all the moisture. So letting that dry out. Mold can grow if it has the right moisture and the right temperature, and that's the reason why I'm drying everything out, because we've had so much rain and just water has gotten into different places, even like in our ice chest and our cooler. When the ice melts in there, that moisture is in there, and if we don't let it dry out, you know, mold can grow. And I pulled out our peanut butter jar, and on the lid you can see a little bit of mold starting to grow. So it's good that I'm just going through everything. There's a plane. How's it looking, Chief? I definitely still want to take like everything out of the back of the truck and like clean everything. That would feel nice. It's just nice when you have clean stuff. Taylor and I are very like organized and clean, and I love that about her because I like that about myself too. I just like things to be clean, even when like there's just things spread out and they're not. It just makes me, I don't know, just trying to get a thumbnail. A lot of times when I edit these videos, I just throw all the footage in to Final Cut, and then I start editing, and then I find a clip that's like, oh, that looks like a good thumbnail, or it's related to like what I'm going to use for the title, and then I'll pick that. And then every once in a while when I'm filming like this, I'm like, oh yeah, I got to get a thumbnail, and then I try to actually capture it. But it's a battle. Thumbnails. Oh, there's a bee in the... Get out of there. The rug's like 90% dry, so I'm just gonna stick it up here, throw all this stuff back in, and then I gotta hit the road because I got someplace to be. yeah, I gotta go. I'm going to a cool property this weekend. I'll film if I can, but I'm excited to go there, hang out with some friends. All right, the lesson from this video is watch out for mold. Don't let mold get into your life. And I would say physically as well as like metaphorically. So obviously if you have a place that's damp and the right temperatures, like make sure mold isn't growing there. But in your life, like, is there a place where like something is not being looked over and a place is happening and it's just like slowly growing into something disgusting? I don't have an example right off the top of my head, but you could probably think of something if it relates to you. But mold is just something that kind of just like slowly grows, and then all of a sudden it's like a big problem, and you can have some serious health issues from that. So there's Cody's lesson for today. All right, we'll see you guys later. Push the subscribe button in all the way. Hats off to you. You know, if it's just creeping in your life, you gotta just cut it off. You just gotta get rid of it, you know? Don't want that stuff growing in your life.